One of the things you can also do is if you did want to take a quick image in the wrong patient. So right now we see the patient information here. So this is Robert Beauchamp's file. But if you, per se, by mistake, take an image and it's in the wrong file, you can always open up the library. So this is the library icon. Looks like a drawer full of files. And we have two libraries always in the library, okay? You have a patient library, which if I click on this one, it will show me the patient's number. This is how it's classified in the database. And all of the images I've ever taken on this patient will be here chronologically. It's sort of like that background database of images where everything is stored. So this is where Robert Beauchamp images, every single image I've ever taken is going to be stored here. You won't have these subfolders. I've done this for personal demonstration reasons. You will just have this with the amount of pictures in that folder and all saved. Now, if you go to the global library is a library that is separate from the patient library. But this is where in here you have a transfer folder is what I usually open up. And because these subfolders are saved alphabetically, I put a number 1 in front. So it just stays as the first folder. So if you did take emergency x-rays in any patient by mistake, let's say you just rushed in, took some x-rays, and it's not Robert Beauchamp, it's actually Mrs. Smith. Well, you can go and take that x-ray, you can drag and drop and put them in the transfer file, and you can then make a copy in the transfer file. So when you click on the transfer file, you'll see the images are there, okay? And they would be normally here because they would be the most recent images by date, because this is all organized by date, okay? And then you would go out, okay? So we would exit out of this, go to another patient, so go and find that patient, which is the actual right patient, launch their, whoops, so we double click that one, launch their file, and once we go back into their file and we go to their x-rays, we go back to our transfer, and there they are. You can click on them and you can then drag and drop them back and say, yes, we're going to be dragging it into this file, and then drag it back, those images that you want to transfer. And then if you want to delete these, you can easily just drag them, drop them in the black garbage can, and we can then delete those images from the file so that they will not be part of that. So you can keep your transfer file empty, and that's done.